Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I wanted to thank the last two people who subscribed to me. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everybody who subscribed to my channel and who watches my channel. And if you don't want to, that's okay too. Um, I wanted to talk a bit about my weight loss. I mean, I don't make videos showing it, but I do talk about it. So yeah. In the past 2 years-ish since I've been living with my dad, I have already lost about 80 kilograms of weight. However, um, to the guy who gave me the, um, sorry, this this happens a lot. My train of thought gets interrupted. I'm not doing this on purpose, but um, to the guy who gave me motivation and told me like, you might find my videos helpful. Thank you very much. I do find them very helpful because there were many exercises I just don't know about or I'm having issues with. So yes, it does really help to watch other creators and find exercises that could potentially help me and fit me. So like I said, in the past 2 years, I have lost about 80 kilograms. I have been working pretty hard, going on walks and stuff. But cardio, of course, isn't everything, and it is important, of course. But strength training, even though a lot of women wouldn't think about that at first, is very important because when you're losing weight, especially if you lose a massive amount of weight, you don't want to do it fast, and you want to do it as steady as possible, not losing too much weight each week. But also make sure that some of the fat that you already have, that you transfer it in a way into muscle. Um, the best way to describe this is the way bodybuilders would use dirty bulking. If you don't know what dirty bulking is, it's basically men or women who process a lot of food at once, who eat a lot of food at once, usually unhealthy food, food with a lot of fat in it, after which they either go to sleep, I believe, which makes the fat really take on, because if you go to sleep after you eat food, you will gain weight because it doesn't have time to really process, and so basically that's what happens. This fat is then used later on to go to the gym and use in a way of transferring it into muscle. Exactly how this works, I'm not sure. I've never done it myself. I mean, obviously I don't need to. I have more than enough fat on my body myself. But yes, I am using other people's videos to help with strength training and with gaining muscle to both reduce my fat, but also to increase well, the muscles that I have, because there was a long time where I didn't do too much, where even though I was taking care of my parents, I wasn't getting enough, wasn't doing enough exercise, which made me lose a lot of muscle, and it became a bit problematic. Not as problematic as other people would have it, but if I were to go on a walk now, I wouldn't have any kind of muscle aches. But if I had done it like 10 years ago, I would have suffered for like an hour walk or stuff like that, you know, the day afterwards. Um, Basically, like if you go to the gym and you do too much, and the day after you just cannot walk because you've done too much, you know? Um, so yeah, when it comes to relatability, when it comes to small creators and small channels, is something I also very much understand, because before I started my own channel, I myself really enjoyed small channels because they're still real, they're still caring, and when it comes to creators that are making lots of money or even just a little bit of money, you know, they can easily start to lose focus. My focus is on the people that are watching, on the people that support me, on the people that enjoy watching what I've created or what I am creating. And it's okay if not everybody enjoys what I'm watching, because I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm well aware of that. I know that there are people who have issues with my accent. I have people writing me emails about my accent. I am Dutch, by the way. For those who are wondering, I mean, I think it's for most people pretty obvious, but if you were wondering, now you know. Um, but it's easy to lose focus when suddenly you start making money, especially if you're somebody who never had a lot of money, or if you need it for God knows what. Then yeah, it can be very easy to lose focus, and instead of doing it what you initially started your channel for, start to really focus on what is going to be the best content today to make as many views as possible, so I can get as much money out of the people watching who are, yeah, basically you become the money source of those people. And that makes me sad. I mean, I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. Of course, one day if I would make a little bit of money from my channel, that would be fantastic, especially with the fact that I want to have children one day. And I hope that one day this will be a family channel. But you know, it's not something that I focus on. It's not something that I am trying to do. And if it never happens, that is just as fine by me as it would be otherwise. Because I know what I'm doing this for, and I'm gonna remind myself every once in a while just to make sure that I stay on track. Because my focus is all of you. My focus is the people who enjoy watching. It's for me enjoying to make these videos. And especially as a new creator myself, I understand the fear or anxiety that you're going through. But one thing that you need to understand is that YouTube is really a skill. It's not something like, oh my god, I'm gonna do this now, and overnight I'm gonna become a big YouTuber. That's not gonna happen. For me, I put my expectations, at least for the first 2 years, I'm not gonna be anything. And this far, I've already had a stalker. I've made friends. I've already been recognized once on the street, which is funny. Even though I don't really have views or I don't really have that many subscribers, which is okay. But it's just, yeah. I mean, these things have already happened. It doesn't mean that I'm making it big. It just means that I'm being recognized. And that is cool. But somebody wise once told me, actually a couple of people have told me this now, every channel, every YouTube channel has a number. And what they mean with this is you could become viral within the first 20 videos, the first 50 videos, the first 100 videos. It all depends on you and your character and whether or not you'll be recognized. Everybody has that viral number. It hasn't happened for me yet, and quite frankly, I'm glad that it hasn't, because I don't know how well I would take that kind of pressure. But I'm doing the best that I can with as much as time that I have as well. Onto a different subject, I did find out that I lost a couple more kilograms. I found that out today. I was previously, what was it, 128? I don't know. I'm at 121 now, which is fantastic. So I did treat myself by some new earrings and a necklace that fits the aesthetics of the earrings. They're cheap. They're nothing fancy. They're just €15 earrings, silver earrings, because, well, I really needed to change out the earrings that I had in. I don't really buy myself presents that much, but yeah. Every once in a while, everybody should buy themselves a present, right? I mean, why not? So, this is my way of celebrating just a €15 gift. Yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, just don't worry about your views, right? When you're new at YouTube, I mean, you find I'm already doing it at the moment, but you find me being on one subject, switching to another subject, like what I was doing now with the earrings, and then switching back to that subject. I don't do this on purpose. I'm more than likely autistic, but I cannot get a diagnosis. I'm never gonna get a diagnosis because my history is so fucked up, they cannot probably make the diagnosis. So basically, yeah, there just are a couple of things that I cannot say specifically, like I am this, because I don't have the diagnosis, and I don't want people to come for me like, but you've never been. Well, yeah, issues. Am I switching again? Probably. Like I said, that happens a lot. It's my brain that does that a lot. But yeah, just don't worry about your views, especially in the beginning, especially in the first year or so. Just don't look at them, and especially do not look at your follow account. The first 2 months, they're probably gonna drive you crazy. It's gonna go up, it's gonna go down, it's gonna go up, and it's gonna go down. At this point in time, every month, every time I gain subscribers, if it's more than 3 subscribers, anything above 3, I will count toward my own follow account. I will acknowledge that I have so many subscribers, but there's always 3 that will either unscribe, you know what I mean? I know the words, I'm just having a brain fart again. Unsubscribe, that's the word. There's always a couple of people that will unsubscribe and then subscribe. That's okay, that's absolutely fine, and you don't need to worry about that. If you feel like a failure, if you're watching a follow account, you feel like a failure, don't. That is supposed to happen. You are not everybody's cup of tea. You're not gonna be making everybody happy. Not everybody is gonna like you. That is okay. That is absolutely fine. What you need to worry about is what you want to make your content about. And people who will stick by you forever, they will find you. They will eventually find you and subscribe to your channel, and your channel will grow with the people that will really care about your channel. And those who do not, well, they might think for a video or two they like you and then they'll leave. It is what it is. It is what it is. But don't sell yourself short. You are not in any kind of way, shape or form a failure. I have my hair in a ponytail, by the way, that's why it's like this. But you're not a failure. Do not feel like a failure. You will never be a failure as long as you keep being consistent. I myself am having issues with consistency. Not because I don't want to upload every day, but because I've been sick a couple of times already. Because I easily get sick. But also because of the fact that I'm taking care of my dad, I'm taking care of my mom. There are, throughout the years, there's a lot of medical issues or medical emergencies that I've had to deal with, and sometimes it just gets so hectic I'm unable to upload that day, whether it be due to the fact that I'm unable because I'm too busy with other things, or because I mentally just need to shut off my brain just to make sure that I'm okay, because I'm dealing with so much at once. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm struggling with a lot of things, and again, I'm not supposed to do anything else. I mean, it is what it is. So I will upload as much as possible, except for on Sundays. Sundays are my personal day off. But basically, I will upload as much as I can each and every day, as much as I'm possible. And on the days that I'm unable to upload, I will either put a note on the community tab to make sure that I try to notify people. But I haven't been doing that recently because, unfortunately, what I've personally learned is that people don't really see that. People don't really see the messages you send out in the community tab, which is a little bit sad, to be honest, because it does help if people do see it. But most of the time I will explain in my next video, like, this is what happened, I'm sorry I couldn't upload, or I'm sorry I'm late because this and this happened. Or sometimes if I cannot explain due to private reasons of somebody else, I cannot. But it is what it is, because, you know, I've also been trying to convince my coach, my personal coach, to allow me to film and upload, but she doesn't appreciate me filming her or even filming her voice, which is why I'm not able to do that. So there are quite a few appointments that I wish I could put on my YouTube channel, because she's given me a lot of advice already, really good advice, as well as my social worker has also given me some really great advice. Neither one of them want to be filmed, which is really sad, because if I had been able to give you that information that they've given me, that would have been absolutely fantastic, but I just haven't been able to. I also got a bit of a funny email about somebody asking me if I have eyebrows. This is a bit embarrassing. I did not notice this myself, but I can see it now. Yeah, it looks like I don't have eyebrows. I do. I will get a little bit closer. Yeah, I do have eyebrows, but they're very light. So with my skin tone, the tone of, yeah, the hairs itself, because I'm kind of blonde by myself. My natural hair color is blonde, but I haven't been able to touch up. Yeah, it kind of looks like it disappears. Like, I do this and they just fade out, but it's they're there. They're alive. They're on my face. You just cannot see them from apparently afar, because if I do this, apparently it's like I just have these hanging walls. Yeah, so I did not realize this myself, but I'm gonna try to mitigate this, and the next time that I will be dyeing my hair, I will try my best to dye my eyebrows as well, or just fill them in with some pencil, which I did in a couple of videos where I was wearing makeup. Which comes to the next question that I got in my email, is why do I not wear makeup on my channel? Because it's a YouTube channel, it's public, why would I not wear makeup? That question is pretty simple to answer. It's because I don't like makeup. I like makeup if I have a date. I like makeup if it's an event. But I will try to avoid makeup as much as possible for many different reasons. Because one, I don't think that I need it. except for my eyebrows apparently, because they tend to disappear. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, it's actually kind of funny that I've never noticed that before. But yeah, I do know that I look very pale, and I know that makeup can accentuate my face and enhance my beauty, so to speak. But I don't feel like I really need it. I mean, I'm not calling myself beautiful or anything. It's just that I'm happy with the way that I am, and I don't want to be one of those women who will tell you, or who will tell a younger generation, that you should wear makeup because it is expected of you. You should wear makeup if you feel comfortable wearing makeup, if you feel like you want to accentuate, or if you want to enhance your beauty, but not because you want to change your entire face, not because you have something that you don't like about yourself. I don't like the fact that I used to have a double chin, a really bad double chin. Like, you can still see it now if I do that, but it's mostly gone-ish. Depends on whether or not my face poofs up in another thingy allergy for the flowers. If that happens again, if my face poofs up, this will poof up as well. But it is what it is. It's absolutely fine. But I'm happy the way that I look. And you should remember, if you're a young girl or young boy and you see this video, please do not feel like you have to wear makeup to change the way you look, or because you don't fit a certain standard that other people have set. You are perfect just the way you are. You are born with a face that your mother gave you. Something that is unique to you, something that will never be copied and pasted onto somebody else. It is yours, absolutely yours. And whether or not you are proud of what you have, whether that be your face or your body, it is yours. It is 100% unique. It is you. And you shouldn't have to feel like you need to change something about yourself in any kind of way, whether that be makeup or otherwise, because other people are telling you you're not beautiful enough. Like I said on this channel a couple of times, and like I've said in this video, I am not everybody's cup of tea. You will not be everybody's cup of tea, even if you're not on a YouTube channel, even if you're just out in the world. Not everybody's going to like you, and you shouldn't feel like you want everybody to like you the way that you look. You should be happy with the way you look. You need to be happy with what you're wearing, with what you have. And if you're not happy with it, then you need to ask yourself why. Is it because you get so many comments? Or is it because you yourself feel like it's a really ugly feature? Excuse me. English is technically not my first language, even though it's my preferred language. I can make mistakes, and I often have brain farts, which happens both in English and in Dutch, and in Spanish, and in German, as I've been figuring out. I'm on Duolingo if you're wondering, so that's why I'm mentioning those. I'm learning new languages. But yeah, I just want you to know that you are absolutely beautiful just the way you are. Even if other people find you ugly, there's always somebody who will love you for exactly who you are and what you look like. Nobody will tell you otherwise. Don't let anybody ever tell you that you're not perfect, because you are. Even the imperfections are exactly what's making you perfect, because they make you unique. It just is what it is. Anyways, it's a 25-minute video, which I did not anticipate. I wanted to make this a short video, like usually. So I know that half of the people are not gonna be watching at this point. But anyway, I want to wish you, one way or another, a very good night, a very good evening, a very good morning, or a very good day. I love you no matter what, whether you subscribe or do not subscribe, whether you leave me a comment or send me an email or neither. That's absolutely fine. And I will hope to see you in my next video. If I don't, I hope you have a great time. Right. Love you. See you next time.